when I knew right then and there that this is my only chance. And I jerked open that door and I took off running to the gas station right across the road, right across the 4-lane.
Yeah.
Running traffic and everything.
What you think is gonna be your? What's gonna be the wake up call for you? Cause you done been through some shit.
Yeah, my soon to be or my ex at the time, he was my boyfriend at the time, had actually set it up that I take some of his friends and take them up Thelma, or take them and drop them off at their place, but they end up slipping something in my drink so that they could steal his car and it be pinned on me. They leave me for dead, you know. They steal the car, everybody pins it in on the car theft on me, so I'm already dead, you know. Nobody gets in trouble.
Right.
I got out. I actually had road rash. The guy said something to me, the driver, and I was like, stop the car. And he's like, no. And he said something. I'll go to open the door, and he slams on the gas, and I roll out 40 mile an hour. Fight or flight. I fly. You know, 5 people.
Yeah.
Well, they had to go. I mean, I had road rash from my head to my toes. I mean, all the way down. And and I took off running. Well, it took the 2 girls, me fighting them, and a guy to grab my feet to pull me back in the car to get me to where they would tie me up and stuff.
Damn. So, like I said, man, what's gonna be the wake up call? When do you think enough is gonna be enough? Cause you done been through.
Enough is enough. For, like I said, that's why I don't do it no more. I mean, I still after that, it was still a comfort. It was like that the meth was the only thing that had ever truly, really always been there for me. You know, like it'd always been my best friend, even though it wasn't. It'd always been my comfort, my blankie. You know.
Yeah.
And so I didn't have to feel. And then that when I told him, I said, I won't be coming back to Paintsville because if I do, I mean, this cop's just not going. I'm just going to keep going to jail. Like he would pad my charges and it be laughing about it all the time. Be like, yeah,
just
stacking them.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, what I even, you know, I can't even. How can I fight it? I was like, I'm not going back there. I'm done with it, you know. And we got away from him.
Mm-hmm. So, what's the steps that you've been taking, or are you just leaving it alone with reconnecting with your oldest? Ain't you?
Well, right now she's got her life straightened up, and I'm still trying to get mine. I mean, God will provide a way when it's time.
Yeah.
With all of my kids, that's all. I've got to have faith in Him. He will.
Yeah. Even down to the youngest.
Yep.
And he the one still with the daddy or whatever?
He stays with his sister because he's too big a piece of crap. I don't know. When we were together and I had custody, he would say he couldn't even babysit him because he's afraid he'd hurt him or like my son.
Oh, who, the daddy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He'd sleep in a pallet on the floor next to him on his side of the bed. He would get up and come over to my side of the bed. My baby would wake me up because if he wanted to drink during the night, he knew if he did, his dad was going to flip out. Wouldn't let him play on his phone or nothing to watch videos or nothing. I always gave up my phone. I didn't care.
Control it.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And he would. He had me from mine. I was so depressed with him that I'd roll out of bed after we were losing the house and everything. Well, actually, his parents had $3,000 left to pay on it after 30 years of living there. They'd refinanced it, I don't know how many times. $3,000 left to pay off, but he wouldn't leave. They told me I could stay with me and our son. He wouldn't leave because that's all he wanted to do was drain them dry. He wouldn't even get up and take them to town or anything. I was doing all that, helping them pay their bills for them and everything. And he's just a lazy piece of shit. And then I literally waited on him hand to foot. He would roll over and piss in a bottle because he'd be too lazy to get up and go to the bathroom.
Man,
yeah.
He was fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah, I waited on.
Fucked up.
If I got up, I had to get up a little bit earlier than the baby so I could fix his breakfast before I had Xander's done because he'd be bitching because I didn't have his, or he'd be trying to eat his. And I'm like, but like one time when I was in the hospital after I had Xander and he was up there with me, my mom I guess gave me a little bit of money. She said,
did he have money?
No, she said I gave him a little bit of money to eat on while he was up there, and she said he went straight up there to the corner of the hospital and started talking to some guy trying to get pills. I was like, first of all, he probably was, but how is that my fault? I'm up in the hospital almost dead, like literally in ICU on life support, and that's the reason you didn't come back and see me, your daughter, because he did something. And like I'd called right before I went into surgery and asked if I could. I told her I loved her, and I said, "Can I speak to my dad?" Because I could feel it. I could feel something was, happening. I knew something was wrong. I said, "Can I speak to my dad in case something happens and tell him I love him?" She said, "No, I'm not gonna wake him up for work because he has to work tomorrow." And I died 3 times off her table. I asked my dad later on. I said, "Did she ever tell you I called?"
Is it now?
And he said no.
Damn, boy.
Just because she was jealous.
So the man that you was dating though, first though, he didn't have no money or nothing.
No, well, I thought he did because his daddy babied him. Like his dad got, he was working as some kind of diesel mechanic, and when he went to he did something and got caustic soda down his throat, acid, and it burned his throat out. So they got a big $1 million settlement or whatever. Yeah.
And that's why I'm about to say. That's why I'm asking, folks. You ain't never tried to go get, shit. You gotta go get your cut.
And I didn't know, I was just.
Go get your cut.
But no, I didn't even get nothing. I didn't get nothing.
He done put you through all that shit, so shit, you entitled to it for real.
Yeah, his dad and mom, though, he didn't have no job. Well, when we first got together, he was in the mining program. He said it was because of me because like he was in there, he was working and he was going to mines. He was going like an hour away, so I would give him my car, which had a heater, and take his truck, which didn't. 5 minutes in town compared to an hour away,
Right, yeah.
And I'd get up and make his lunch and warm his clothes up for him in the dryer and go warm the car up and then wake him up so that he can get up and go. He said I babied him too much, and that's what.
Oh, let's see. Yeah, fuck him. Good thing you got going there. So
it took me 20 years.
Yeah,
it took me 20 years. But...
So, man, all right. So listen, we almost there. So, I mean, I asked him like, what's your goals? I mean, what's the ambition? What is something that you've always just wanted to be, or something that's a little kid? I mean,
I've always wanted to be somebody that my dad could be proud of.
Right.
And I'm working toward it. I want my kids could be proud of.
Getting back on the track to do that.
It doesn't, like you said, it don't matter what you have. It's not what you have, it's the people in your life, and that's the one thing it's supposed to.
Damn right. Look, hell yeah, I think you can do it. I just say,
little steps at a time.
Whenever I feel like whenever y'all gonna have y'all little emotions or whatever, shit, put the bullshit to the back.
That's right.
Probably laugh at that shit.
We have our fits, but
at least you still got yourself. At least you don't look like that back there, But I guess just close it out and tell your kids. You want to tell your kids anything or whatever, and
babies, I love you. I won't say your name because you know who you are. If you ever see this, I really do love you. I'm sorry for everything I've put you through. And know that your Papa Rick's very proud of you.
Yeah.
Dad, I love you.
Yeah.
I love you. If it wouldn't be for him, I don't have any other payment for him.
Hey man, come on over here, man. Give your woman a hug, man. Give her a hug on her. Let's close it out like that. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Oh, hold on. And one more thing for me, please. Before the first time I met y'all, I didn't have that many. But now I'm damn near like 300,000 people watching.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
So, man, let these motherfuckers know, because they trolls like a motherfucker. I'm out here, I do these motherfucking interviews. I ain't asked nobody for no fucking drugs.
No,
he's a good dude. He's a good dude.
He has done nothing but try to help people and give back.
He does give people chances.
He's trying to show that these people need help.
I mean, yeah, all right, man, we good.